Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 30 of chapter number 1. Nacha shaknomyavasthatum
Nacha shaknyomyavasthatum
Brahmati vacha me manaha
Bhramati vacha me manaha
Nimittani cha pashyami
Nimittani cha pashyami
Viparitani keshava.
Viparitani keshava.
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Na,
Na,
nor,
nor,
cha,
cha,
also,
also,
shaknomi,
shaknomi,
am I able,
am I able,
avasthatum,
avasthatum,
to stay,
to stay,
bhramati,
bhramati,
forgetting,
forgetting,
eva,
eva,
as,
as,
cha,
cha,
and,
may,
my,
my,
manaha,
manaha,
mind,
mind,
nimittani,
nimittani,
causes,
causes,
cha,
cha,
also,
also,
pashyami,
pashyami,
I see,
I see,
viparitani,
viparitani,
just the opposite,
just the opposite,
Keshava,
Keshava,
O killer of the demon, Keshi,
O killer of the demon, Keshi,
Krishna.
Krishna.
Translation, I am now unable to stand here any longer.
I am now unable to stand here any longer.
I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling.
I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling.
I see only causes of misfortune.
I see only causes of misfortune.
O Krishna, killer of the Keshi demon.
O Krishna, killer of the Keshi demon.
So this is Arjuna speaking. He is actually expressing himself very nicely that, this is what is happening to me. This is the experience that I'm undergoing. So Prabhupada is writing, due to his impatience, Arjuna was unable to stay on the battlefield and he was forgetting himself on account of the weakness of his mind. Excessive attachment for material things puts a man in such a bewildering condition of existence. Bhayam dvitiya bhiniveshatah syat. Such fearfulness and loss of mental equilibrium take place in persons who are too affected by material conditions. Arjuna envisioned only painful reverses in the battlefield. He would not be happy even by gaining victory over the foe. The words nimittani viparitani are significant. When a man sees only frustration in his expectations, he thinks, why am I here? Everyone is interested in himself and his own welfare. No one is interested in the Supreme Self. Arjuna is showing ignorance of his real self-interest by Krishna's will. One's real self-interest lies in Vishnu or Krishna. The conditioned soul forgets this and therefore suffers material pains. Arjuna thought that his victory in the battle would only be a cause of lamentation for him. So essentially, Arjuna is lamenting the fact that he has to, fight so many different people, kill the people that he knows, etc. So we'll read a short commentary by His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu. How sorrow points us toward spirituality. loss and the resulting sorrow are unpalatable yet unavoidable experiences during our life journey. When we lose something desirable, that's distressing. When something we had desired and sought turns out to be far below our expectations, that's even more distressing. When our experiences leave us so disoriented that we are no longer sure what is desirable, that's most distressing. Thus, among all kinds of loss and sorrow, the most unbearable is the loss of purpose and the resulting agony of pointlessness. Amid any kind of loss and sorrow, we usually look for immediate solutions. But when such solutions don't seem to work, we feel especially agonized, paralyzed, disempowered. Such was the predicament of Arjuna. Later, he made explicit the pointlessness of all the options before him. Sometimes you are in such a difficult situation, all options that you have in front of you, every one of them seems to be, there is a saying in English, it's a Hobson's choice. Hobson's choice means none of the choices are going to really actually comfort you. None of the choices are desirable. So he made explicit the pointlessness of all the options before him and the pointlessness of even the conventional conception of success for a Kshatriya. So what is the conventional definition of success for a Kshatriya? Is to defeat the other party and rule over their kingdom directly or indirectly. So even that didn't seem like a good option for Arjuna. That's what Kshatriyas do. They fight. The victor either taxes the party that was defeated, they subjugate them, or they rule over them directly. But even that option was somehow, for some reason, not acceptable to Arjuna. Sovereignty in this world or prosperity in the next world. So even the idea that Arjuna and his brothers would become the supreme rulers of planet Earth, or even if he were to pass away, in case Arjuna lost his life on this battlefield, he knew that his destination would be the heavenly planets where he could enjoy himself. Even that was not an option that Arjuna wanted to consider. It's like, if it is a good thing, it's bad. If it's a bad thing, it's bad. So nothing seems like the right option. That is because of your emotional attachment. It was then that he became receptive to and received the wisdom of the Gita. When sorrow thus overwhelms us so much that none of the normal solutions seem workable, we become more open to exploring spiritual wisdom. That is such an honest statement, that sometimes when you feel you're really down and out and you really don't know which decision is the right decision to make, it's in those instances that you are open to talking to the Lord and asking him to intervene. When things are going nicely, you don't ask the Lord to intervene. When things don't go your way, then you're ready to ask the Lord, please intervene in my life. Do something. You are the boss. So such wisdom focuses not simply on particular solutions, but on universal principles that also have specific applications for resolving current contexts. Analyzing these principles inevitably brings us to life's spiritual dimension, wherein we anchor ourselves in timeless truths before we tackle contemporary issues. So what Prabhu is saying is, instead of trying to tackle the obvious problem in front of you, you tackle the eternal problem first. What is our seems to be our eternal problem, that we're constantly taking birth and death, birth and death, birth and death. So if you start with that problem, then this problem becomes easier to solve. So it's like a puzzle piece, Sometimes you see children putting puzzle pieces together and they are told, get the corners first. Because if you get the corners, then it may become a little easier to fill into the centers. So if you get to the larger problem, which is the eternal problem, which is birth, death, old age, and disease, if you try and figure out what's the solution for that, then everything else in life will settle down. Thus, the Gita provides a metaphysical foundation for the common saying, adversity opens the door to opportunity and even prosperity, right? With every problem that we face, it's an opportunity for us to do something better for our spiritual growth. So adversity opens the door to opportunity and even prosperity. In fact, the Gita's concluding prophecy, 18.78, indicates such auspiciousness for Arjuna and for all Gita students. So sorrow disrupts our life's normal routines and thought patterns, thus making us more receptive to spiritual wisdom as a resource for inner reorientation. Which is nice because here, Arjuna was, it seems, externally disoriented. You see your family members, you see your teachers, you don't want to kill them. And then that slowly moves into internal disorientation, because then you don't know what choices, among all the choices that you have, you don't know which is the right path to choose. So only when you tap into spiritual wisdom will you really see with clarity what is the right thing to do. So it requires a tremendous amount of transcendental knowledge for you to understand what's the right thing to do. That means spirituality will always help you ultimately. It will guide you, it will protect you, it will shape your life. And more importantly, you will develop that inner resilience to tackle whatever comes your way. It does not matter.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.